first up today why this is actually the perfect season to head outside. Yes, you heard me right. I said now, in the middle of winter is a great time to head out of doors on a cold weather adventure.
That's right. Amber Storm is a blogger, freelance writer, and mom to 4 kids, all under the age of 4. So she's, or sorry, 8. Why did I say 4? Okay, 8.
You divided it in half.
8. There's 4 kids under 8.
It gets very confusing. There's so many.
She's here today with a guide to finding the right gear in the right places to be outside around town. Either way, you're headed towards sainthood. So
yeah, well, thank you. That's very nice.
You do so many fun things, and people love following what you do. And these are great ideas to get outside. Why do you think it's so important to get outside when it's so darn cold?
Because otherwise you're miserable.
Yeah.
I would so much rather spend my time like enjoying the weather and being thankful for it. I think it's important to, just really be grateful for the different seasons that we have here in Wisconsin. I'm glad that it's not the same all year round.
Yeah, and I think the key to enjoying the outdoors is something, and this is actually your first point, is there are lots of things to consider, but it's having the right gear.
Right.
It's if you're dressed right and you're warm, then you can enjoy it.
Absolutely, and also keep it short. So make sure you have good gear. It doesn't have to be expensive, but it should be waterproof and warm. So, check like your local Facebook buy, sell, trade pages, look for end of season sales, that kind of stuff, and just gather up warm and waterproof gear, and then you can enjoy anything.
Well, and I feel like when your kids are in, your kids, the age of your kids, 8, 6, and 6, twins, and then a 4-year-old, they're at an age where they're still growing so rapidly that at the end of a season, you can buy a size bigger and be pretty confident next season that winter coat's gonna fit.
Exactly, and we also pass everything down, and we trade with friends who have extra stuff, so yeah, the gear is super important, and then also just keeping it short. You don't have to make a plan that I'm going to go ice skating every weekend this winter. Just try and get out once,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, and I like that you say bribe and foreshadow.
So
you're
above
basically setting them up, though, for what they're going to experience, right?
Yeah, we're going outside. We're going to do a little bit of playing in the woods, or we're going to do a little bit of hiking where we're going to go see the lake. And then afterwards, we get to warm up by a fireplace, or we'll get hot chocolate, or bring snacks or something.
Yeah.
I'm not above bribing.
It's all about the snacks. I think that's really true. You say pay attention to your surroundings, and I think it's helpful to point things out to kids so that they can appreciate what they're seeing.
Yeah, my kids went to a nature preschool, and one really important piece of information they gave us was when it's icy, walk like a penguin. So, keep aware of how you're walking, and try not to run if there are hills, but take your little shuffling steps if it's icy, and also just if you can check ahead and see what the conditions are, that can make a really big difference.
Oh, that's cool. A nature preschool. I'd never heard of that.
Schlitz Audubon. Oh,
it's
pretty
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, it's the best.
That's very cool. Okay, so what are some of the favorite things that you do outside? You mentioned go for a hike in the woods, but what are some specifics that parents can do?
Well, you can keep it small. Go find a snowbank at a school outside of in a parking lot, and go just play in the snow. Build
Not a yellow snowbank.
Exactly, it's got to be clean. But there are also a lot of really cool events coming up, especially this weekend.
County parks, for example.
Exactly, yeah. Slice of Ice at Red Arrow Park. They're opening up the skating rink, and I think it's tomorrow is free skating and rental. So that's a really good way to get outside. It's always free, but you just have to rent skates. So go try out the ice skates. And there's so many opportunities for sledding, cross-country skiing, snowshoeing. And by the way, snowshoeing is super easy.
Yeah.
If you can walk, you can snowshoe.
Okay. I like it.
REI in Brookfield does free classes on how to snowshoe, like an intro class too.
Does because Urban Ecology Center is one of the places that you like. You can do snowshoeing there too, right?
Absolutely, yeah. And so they have, if you're a member, you can rent equipment for free, and they have so much equipment. There's camping stuff, cross-country skis, sleds, everything. And so they have a candlelight walk coming up this weekend where you can take a hike in the woods, lit by candlelight. So it's something you need to register for, but it's a really beautiful event.
Yeah,
it's super cool. It's impressive how many things you can do that are free too.
Absolutely,
I think it's just a matter of becoming aware of them and keeping up to date.
Absolutely.
Like the candlelight walk is the 16th. You said that's Saturday.
That
right?
one's not free, but they have other free events.
Okay,
yeah.
other free events. But like the bird count, animal feedings, where kids can actually come in and help out. Where it's very hands-on then.
Yeah, and then you get to see, up close reptiles and fish, and you get to, ask questions with the staff who are really knowledgeable. So it's really, and the Urban Ecology Center's mission is basically to get kids and adults outside and in nature. So it's a really good resource for being outside.
Weir Nature Center as well.
Yeah, absolutely. They have Winter Walk with Weir on New Year's Eve.
Oh, cute.
So a really good way to, kind of bring in the new year by being outside. They also have owl prowls.
Cute.
And they have a free bird count as well. So there's a lot of stuff going on.
Owl prowls for pellets.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can also, you always talk about what a great resource there is online. You can look for local outdoor groups online. Like I know we've had on the show new moms. They put their babies in the packs and go out for hikes.
Absolutely.
What is it called?
Hike It Baby is one of
Yeah,
them.
Hike It Baby.
Yeah, and even through there you can find other groups. Like I found the Wisconsin women's hiking group. So, like you join one and then you can find all these other people who are doing similar things too. So
Amber's got all this stuff and more in her post today. So head out to her website. It's MilwaukeeByStorm.com. You can follow her as well on Instagram, see pictures and fun stuff there too. So thanks so much for being here, Amber.
thanks, ladies.
I love it when you're here. That's great. Enjoy winter.
Thank you.
Yes.